No intro, no outro, just straight fire. All right, so man, it's been a crazy week in the market. Like, man, it's been super, 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 super crazy. So we're just gonna hurry up and go through this very, very quickly. Go through my biases and then just next week's outlook. So, bottom line up front, like we say in the military. So let's just go to GU. All right, so GU did not go as plans, right? So I wanted GU to reprice higher into this area before dropping, right? That was the bias that I had last week. I had some consolidation. I wanted to keep going up because mitigation of the 50%. However, what GU ended up doing was it literally said, screw that, and just started ashes, ashes, and it all fell down, right? So I made roughly, well, before I took this short position, I was roughly um, 11% up on GU, even with my losses, because this is roughly 8%, and I caught the shorts, and then missed this trade, got stopped out, got stopped out, got stopped out, got stopped out, hit this. I got to calculate my percentage, but yeah, GU it was very interesting. So GU did not go as planned. So if GU did not go as planned, neither did EU or uh, USD CAD. Like I said, I'm an extremely transparent trader. I don't have nothing to hide because it is what it is. So for EU, same thing. I was expecting EU to push higher. EU did not get as high and mitigate as high as I wanted to. EU literally burnt through the 1 hour swing low, 4 hour swing low. And then, like I said again, caught a quick run up for EU, caught 14, caught 5%, and then afterwards took a loss. So what I was up, what, 20%, took a loss, 14, 5%, took a loss, that was down to 19%, took another loss down to 18%, and then I caught this, got to do my percentage. Oh, and I also lost another percentage. So 18 minus 1%, 17%. Got to do my calculations to see how much I caught on this. So 17 plus 5, so 22% on EU. Really, it's more because I took more than one position on EU. And yeah, like I said, very interesting week this week. And then last but not least, USD CAD. Uh, didn't get hit into this, didn't get it hit in. Let me actually go to the UCAD. So was expecting UCAD to, once again, I said drop, mitigate 50%, did not happen. What UCAD ended up doing was didn't get activated in this trade. That's cool. Got activated in this trade, caught 4%, then I lost 1%. So now I'm at 3%. And then I lost another percent. Now I'm at 2%. Realized what the market was doing. So before I got into this trade, I was at 2%, and then I caught 8.43%. So 10% total on UCAD. Now moving into next week. Man, listen, the market has been marketing. So moving into next week, I'm not really big on marking up the DXY, but I'm marking up the DXY because this is gonna play a huge factor. So DXY, we're gonna just go ahead and look on the monthly because clearly the market is making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, right? So on the monthly, we're just gonna go into order flow, which is this order block right here for the DXY, just to see what potentially might happen. Now, being that price is, sheesh, doing what it's doing, what I would like to see for the DXY is to push higher into this area and have some type of movement. So if I go down to the daily, I gotta go all the way over. daily, I'm looking at, truth be told, refinements within this area. So what I'm going to do, drop down to the 1 hour. And what I'm going to do is set an alert for this area. And once price gets into this area, then we'll decide what price wants to do. But as of right now, this thing is going. It's just going. Interest rates are crazy. Like the dollar is crazy. Everything is crazy right now. So I'm very interested for real to see what the market prints. So shoot, just really this is just survival of the fittest and just waiting to see. Being that I have confidence in the DXY, you know, pushing up, I can't even use my volume profile on this because there's really nothing to the left. So all I'm left with is literally the Fibonacci, and this is my confluence. So that's that, truth be told. Now, being that I think that the DXY is going to continue up until it gets to this point, whew, Euro, goodbye. Euro, ashes, it all falls down. Truth be told, a lot of my plays is going to be based upon the DXY next week. So depending on how the DXY plays out, it really depends on what trades I enter into. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you all, try to sell you a dream. That is the determining factor of how I'm going to trade, and it's the DXY, because volume is on 10 right now. DXY is on 10. So unless price really comes up, pulls back, holds volume, and reprice lower, like that is, my bias for next week. Along with volume, I'm going to be relying heavily on the MACD. MACD is turned down, so my bias is still bearish. Even on the daily, the MACD is still turned down. So unless the MACD pulls up, my bias for Euro USD is still short. GU, same thing. 4 hours turned down, daily is turned down. My bias is still short. Now, being that this is the lowest that any of these pairs have been in forever besides the GU. Okay, so GU, I have something to work with. I have something to work with GU. So prices down here. Now it's like, okay, prices down here. This is the lowest that it's been. What are the potentials? And truth be told, we're not working with a lot because GU is pretty much at its all-time extreme low. So from where GU is now, before I start looking for some type of price action, 140 pips, give or take. So what I'm going to do is set an alert for longs in this area for GU. Like I said, we are at a very interesting spot in price in the economy right now. So you can't, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but you can't really have a weekly prediction if you are trading US based currencies. You literally have to play this shit by ear. Literally. You have to play it by ear because it's no telling on how price is gonna float, man. No telling on how price is gonna float. Economy is crazy right now. Okay, so UCAD, just based off experience, I'm gonna aim for the extreme high. See where inside here could price potentially come to. Which, truth be told, if I had to refine it, bring this up to here. And then within that refinement, right here. So what I'm going to do, and this got some ways to go too. I'm telling you, like, it is crazy. The economy, what we are in right now, is crazy. It's ridiculous. It's psycho. Like, it is crazy. I have never seen nothing like this before. And I've been trading since 2018. So it's like, all right, bro, what's really going on? And I know this is scaring a lot of people because I'm pretty spooked right now. This is mitigated, but we're still going to mark this up. At this point, we're not leaving nothing out. All right, so price got to that order block. Let's see what it wants to do. Not entering into no trades, because what price can potentially do is, and I'm going to show you verbatim, price can get to this order block down here and then push back up. So really just got to see how price moves, right? We're being patient. Patience is the key. That is the key right now. Patience is the key. So we're having patience. All right. So I don't really have a clear bias. All right. Price is at a very interesting spot. I will be playing this by ear next week to see which positions I want to take. Now, in regards to news, Euro, Italian, okay, they got election Sunday. Okay. ECB President Lagarde speaks. This is going to be a big one. GDP for Canada. That's going to move price really a lot, actually. And then core index is going to move price as well. So next week we have a couple of red folders to be cognizant of. Nothing really too crazy with the Great British Pound USD. So I probably might be trading Great British Pound USD very heavy next week instead of the euro, being that Great British Pound doesn't really have a lot of news. So listen, bias next week is really dependent on which levels the DXY can hold, because if the DXY is not holding what it has and it keeps pushing up, then you already know UCAD gonna keep pushing up as well. So hopefully this helps give you a more clear understanding of like the bias and what's going on. But truth be told, a lot of this you really have to play it by ear. Like it's one of those things, especially if you trade a particular pair. And I trade my 3 pairs, and I know when I need to sit on my hands, and I know when I need to trade. And this might be a opportunity where I need to legitimately just sit on my hands and watch from the sidelines and see how things set up, right? I'm not trying to, I won't be surprised if price did this or price came down lower. It's okay to sit on your hands. It's okay not to trade. It's okay not to trade for a period of time. And I'm kind of getting into that, it's the end of it's creeping up on the end of the year. Me being done trading in September and just chilling for October, November, and December. So happy trading next week. Be careful with the market. It is crazy. Be cognizant, and good luck.